Hi, and welcome back to my channel. This video is all about the upcoming game update, and in this video, I will only talk about the forthcoming update for the inherited skill system and some insights of what would be the best inherited skill that is best utilized by the Guillotine Cross. Now, without further ado, let's begin. First off, let's talk about the upcoming update for the inherit skill system. Now, this update still had a great chance that it would still be altered or might be totally changed, as all the stuff here in the ROMC test server can still be readjusted or delayed further when they finally decide to release it on official servers for both C and the global server. Now for the upcoming update for the skill inheritance system, the expansion of the energy slot maximum capacity as before it. We only had a 10 energy maximum capacity, and for the upcoming update, we will now have a 20 energy slot maximum capacity. Now, this update is also great and beneficial, since not only that we can equip more variety of inherited skills, every additional energy slot also provides an additional plus 1% magical and physical damage increase stat. As before, it only provides a damage percentage and magical damage percentage stat, which provides a total of plus 5% if you manage to unlock the 10 energy slot. Now, unlocking energy slot starting from 11th slot will provide a plus 1% physical damage increase stat and magical damage increase stat per energy slot, and unlocking the 11th slot and beyond will now cost 2 Dragon Spine Deeds. So good luck to all F2P players, as my C server account is still in a 7 energy slot capacity. But anyway, it is a good update, so cheers for all of us. Now for the maximum levels of the inherited skills. They are still the same, and it's still at a maximum of level 10. Active skills at level 10 still consume 6 energy slots. The passive skills still consume 3 energy slots, and the additional attribute stats at level 10 also still consume 2 energy slots. Now for the best combination of inherited skills, or what would be my recommendations for the inherited skills utilization for both PvE and GVG scenarios. For PvE scenarios, these are the inherited skills that I recommend for an all-around damage boost set. The Aura Blade passive skill. This provide a plus 5% auto attack damage stat. The physical damage increase passive skill, which also increase your physical damage stat by 2%. The improved concentration passive skill, which provides a plus 5% final damage effect when there's no movement or your character does not move for 1 second. And the strength plus 10 points passive skill. And these are also your best options when you manage to unlock the 20 energy slot in the future. The status invulnerability passive skill, which provides a plus 5% damage to targets that are under on a burning state effect, freezing effect, stunned effect, and bleeding effect. The transcendence passive skill. This provides an effect that removes all negative status effect every 15 seconds and grant you an immunity to all abnormal status effects once every 15 seconds. The agility stats plus 10 points and the luck stat plus 10 points. You can utilize these 2 additional stat effects for a more stable boost up, or you can use other inherited skills that you prefer more than these recommended ones. You can also utilize the Duple Light active skill for an additional DPS performance output. This skill provides an effect that summons 2 beams of holy light, dealing physical and magical attack value multiplied by 100% holy attribute physical damage. That ignores physical defense to enemy units during normal attacks and will last for 30 seconds. And these are my inherited skill set for GVG scenarios. For the first 10 energy slot set, the Aura Blade passive skill, the physical damage increase passive skill, the transcendence passive skill, and the agility stat plus 10 points passive skill, a combination of offensive and survivability passive skills for a more balanced combination set. Now for my second combination set for GVG scenarios. The Human's Heart-Light passive skill. This provides a humanoid damage reduction. The original provided effect has a 24% demi-human damage reduction effect, but when used on the PvP and GVG field scenarios, it will be reduced by 2/3, which is 8% total demi-human damage reduction. The Discipline of Justice passive skill. This provides an increase of 10% resistance to Curse status effect, Poison status effect, and Fear status ailment effect, and the Magical damage reduction and Physical damage reduction passive stat skill effect. Now, the Guillotine Cross job are quite fragile and are one of the job classes that will suffer the most when receiving lethal blows and negative status ailment effects. That's why it is recommended to utilize these mentioned inherited skills, as using these suggested inherited skills will likely improve your survivability rate and performance on GVG scenarios. But still, you can use a different set of inherited skills that are more suitable and effective for your existing overall build, as any suggestions are not always that effective for others to follow. For more information about the inherited skills, like how does the inherited skill effect works, how effective the skill or not, you can look up on this channel, as I already had existing videos about most of the inherited skills with a DPS Guillotine Cross point of view. And that's all of it for this video, and thank you for watching.